Hello, folks. It's Rich from Hadbunter Will Travel here, and I'm out for a ride here in early November, almost mid-November actually, and decided to take the Intruder today. It's a 2000 BL 1500 Intruder LC. For those of you who are just visiting the channel for the first time, I really like this bike lately. It's easy to ride. There's not a lot of technical stuff to worry about, and I like the laid-back sound and feel of the big V-twin. I'm going to zip up a little bit here because I anticipate getting on the highway and traveling at an elevated speed, which means I'll have a little bit more wind on this. I told you that's the thing I have the biggest problem with here is the remembering to turn off the blinkers. This does not have automatic off on the blinkers, and I have purchased some little buzzers, some piezo buzzers that I could use. I just I have to hook them up. I have to find the blinker. I don't know if there's a relay. Maybe there's a blinker relay that I could hook it up to, and that way I would have an audible indicator that the blinkers were on. It's in the mid 60s, or it was a little bit earlier. I think it's in the low 60s now, but still very pleasant day, and it's not at all cold like it was yesterday. I went out on the BMW yesterday, and it almost felt like it was going to snow, but it didn't. It rained instead. Oh, there's my blinker again. Oh, I got it this time. Not too bad. I kind of missed fall again, around here at least. I didn't get up north, and by the time we got back from Florida and Tennessee, I had really kind of missed peak foliage. It seems like every year we've got something to do somewhere else during peak foliage. That's okay. We'll have plenty of foliage down in Tennessee, I'm sure. Maybe it'll come a little bit later in the year, and we won't miss it. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go up on the highway, I think. Maybe I'll go south. Come back on, I'm going to say come back on 3A North, but that means I would have to go through Nashua, and I don't think I really want to do that. So maybe what I'll do is get off in Merrimack instead. Take some of the back roads around there. I don't think I've been over there with you guys with me. I don't know about the GoPro Hero 5 Session. Um, Battery at this point doesn't seem to be lasting as long as when I first got it. I guess at some point all batteries wear out. I'm not sure if I could have this battery replaced. I would have to check on that. Maybe it's something I could do myself. Here we are, folks. We're coming into Mount Vernon. There's a Golden Wing out for a ride. We'll go through the center of Mount Vernon up here, and then kind of a nice ride down to New Boston, and then maybe I'll take that in through Goffstown. Here's the center of Mount Vernon. Used to be a nice little store over here on the left. Sold pretty good sandwiches. Right there. This is the first New Hampshire Turnpike coming up over here. We're not going to take that. That takes you over to Francistown, and a good portion of it is, or was, dirt. I haven't been on it in years. Maybe they've paved it right over here. This bike is actually pretty comfortable for me, with the backrest and the floorboards, and can even stretch out and put my feet on the highway pegs. I used to do a lot of selling over here when I was with John Deere. It really hasn't changed that much. I mean, there's a little bit of development around here, but for the most part, it's still the same. A lot of empty land, and used to be a place right up here over on the right called Barce's Store, and the lady who ran it, oh my goodness, she must have been 100 years old, Mrs. Barce, and she was just the nicest person. I used to come over here and meet customers in the morning and have some coffee and some donuts, and she passed away years ago. I don't know if the family kept the property or the store, or I have, as I say, I've been over here in many years. There it is right there, Barce's Store. I actually have some driving lights for this bike, and maybe that'll be a little bit of a project at some point. I should probably get rid of this bike, but I like it. If my son, if any of my sons would like to have it, I'd give it to them in a heartbeat. But I don't know that any of them are interested. My oldest son doesn't ride. My middle son is in Hawaii. Obviously, he can't take it over there. My youngest son has a V30 Magna down in the basement of the house, and yeah, I think he would take it, but he just says I don't have any place to put it. Although living in Florida, my sister said he could keep it at her house. She's got a three-stall garage, but yeah, I don't know. Pretty bad when you can't give a motorcycle away to your kids. Boy, this bike runs good, I'll tell you. This bike runs really good.